guys, welcome back to another video. We are actually going to be doing an unboxing, a review, and an actual set all in one video. And we're going to be doing something else that you need to stay tuned towards the end. But yeah, I am in the business of supporting very small brand businesses, you guys. I have mentioned it time and time again in my videos over the course of a year or so that if you are a small business and you have any products, it does not have to be nail products, but if you have anything that you want me to review or try on my channel, my address to my business mailbox is in the description box. So if you ever want to reach out and send me some products and have them reviewed on this channel, then you surely can do that. I will go into a little bit more detail in a few minutes just about what goes into my reviews when you are sending me products and what to expect from the review, etc, etc. So anyway, the name of the brand that we're going to be reviewing today is called Kairose. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It might be Kairose or Kairose nail supply company. And she did reach out to me via email. I'm guessing it's just a one person, like owned by one person as of right now. It looks like a fairly small business and something that just started up. I could be wrong, but from what I seen on Instagram, the first post that I seen was February 7th, which was very recent. But anyway, so I did go ahead and took up the offer, and she did give me a percentage to be able to spend, or an amount, I'm sorry. She gave me an amount to spend and pick out what I wanted. So I did get the crystal clear because I feel like you want to always get a clear from each brand that you use just to see who has the clearest. Then I did get another one called Vanilla Almond, I believe, and then I got Blooming Dahlia. So I was just looking at the packaging, and I will say the only thing that I noticed off bat was that the stickers and tabs were not waterproof. So if you get anything on it like alcohol, acetone, anything, all of that will come directly off, and you won't be able to remember. If you have so many acrylics or a lot of acrylics, you will not be able to remember what brand it's from just off of the labeling. So that was the only thing. And then right here, I did notice that all of the bottles or all of the containers were filled to a different capacity, I should say. And that's one thing that some people may have an issue with. I personally don't really care as long as I am getting my full 2 ounces, which is usually at there's a little ring that you see in the cap, and that is where technically the 2 ounces completes itself. But some people think that it should be filled all the way to, you know, the tip top rim, which really is more than 2 ounces, you guys. But nonetheless, I'm just giving a review on everything. This is my code if you want to use the code for a discount on her website. But I was just noting that because some people, when they get acrylic powders, they just expect it to be completely filled up to the rim, and y'all are actually getting more ounces than what is supposed to be given when it is filled up to the max rim. But anyway, those are just some things that I noted. Even though it didn't have little caps on it, like sealer caps, it still was not spilling, so that was a good thing. The packaging was good as far as shipping. Everything came nice and neat and secure. Nothing broke, nothing was spilling in my bag, none of that stuff. So that was an A+ for me right there. And the shipping was pretty fast. However, I can't really predict the shipping just because this was obviously sent to me for a review. I did not purchase this on my own or with my own money, so it might have been sent faster to me just to get a review out. So I can't really tell you all exactly how the shipping is. So my first swatch was the clear, and I will say that it swatched nicely. Obviously, clear is going to pretty much always swatch nicely. The only thing that you need to look out for when you're swatching clears are if bubbles are in the clear acrylic, and also how fast it dries, because some clear acrylic powders dry so fast that you cannot work with them. This one dried normal, at a normal speed. I will say that there were a lot of bubbles, but I do think that it's because I had my beads so dry, it was not really wet. So I will have to test that out again, but as of right now, it didn't look like the clearest I've ever seen, but it didn't look bad either. So I will definitely use it on another set. I did not use it today in the set, but I just wanted to give y'all a look at what the clear was swatching like. So the next one we have here is Vanilla Almond, and as you can see, this one was not even filled up to like the line of where the 2 ounces end. So I don't know if all of her packaging is like that, or if she just was, or maybe she just filled it up like that because it was being sent to me and it was free. I'm really not sure. Obviously this is my first time ordering from them, so I cannot really specify whether or not this is a normal thing or how filled the bottles come. But anyway, so I will say that the swatches were very nice, and let me tell y'all, I'm gonna be completely honest with what I thought as soon as I went on the website. I'm going to link a video right here of what the website looks like, and y'all will see exactly what I'm talking about. So first things first, it just gives you a little background of who is behind the brand. It tells you that the acrylic powders are supposed to be smooth and buttery. It tells you also that this is a very new business, and that there aren't many products. However, they will be getting more soon. So right off the bat, I know y'all see these swatches. The swatches on the website, I was like, oh my god, do I really want to review this acrylic powder? Because if it's patchy like that, and if it marbles like that, I'm gonna have to give them a bad review. And y'all know I'm super honest on this channel. Like, I do not hold back anything. Even if I know that person and they send me something, I'm still always going to give y'all an honest review, and I stand on that. And I tell people when they message me or when they email me that I am going to give an honest review. I try to mention that as quickly and as most as possible, but sometimes I do forget. But I mean, if you watch my YouTube channel, then you'll automatically know what I'm talking about. But can we talk about the swatches for a second, y'all? When I tell y'all my heart stopped, like, I literally took a minute to order. When she sent me the email, I did not order until a few days later because I was really debating on even like playing around with the acrylics, or even playing with the idea of reviewing acrylics that I know would not swatch correctly or would not perform correctly. So I really took a gamble, and I really was just like, you know what? They asked me to review it. If it's bad, then I'm just gonna have to give them a bad review. If it's good, then thank God. So we came out with a thank God, you guys, because the swatches were beautiful. Like, the acrylic was so nice. I was not expecting this at all. I mean, like, when I say I was not expecting it, I was not expecting the acrylic powders to swatch like this. I was not expecting them to perform the way that they perform. Like, y'all, the acrylic was really nice. Like, I mean, really nice. Now, granted, I did get pretty much nude colors. I got Vanilla Almond, which is clearly a cover nude, and then I also got a pink, which I always have to get a pink because I feel like that is something that everybody likes to buy. We always like pinks like this, and you can pretty much use the pink as a base for any nail art or any nail design that you'll be doing. So now I am kind of intrigued to see what her more pigmented powders will be like. But this one on the website was swatching very bad. Like, this one on the website swatch, the way that the swatch looked was like it was just marbling so bad. So if that one came out good, then I would expect that the rest of the powders will be nice as well. So if you've ever tried this brand, let me know down below what your opinions or thoughts about this brand are. If you have never tried this brand, I would actually recommend them. Now I will say that the pricing is a little weird. Her prices range from $15.99 to $18.99 for the same ounces. So I'm not sure what that's about. I'm not sure if it's because of the different colors, or maybe some of the colors are harder to get. I'm not really sure about the pricing, so that might be something that you want to contact her about. But from what I saw on the website, all of the acrylics range from $15.99 to $18.99, I believe. So a $3 difference in the prices, but I believe that the website only has 2 ounces. I don't think that you're getting 1 ounces of anything. So for that amount of acrylic powder, that is a pretty decent deal. It is pretty normal. Like every other brand has 2 ounces, 2-ounce acrylics for around that price, or they will have 1 ounces. Sometimes brands will have 1 ounces for $13.99. So in all actuality, you're getting a better deal and a better price point when you purchase a 2 ounce for $15.99 to $18.99. So yeah, I will, so far so good. I will recommend the acrylic powder. I think that the price is decent. The only thing that I will say is the aesthetics. As far as the website goes, I think that could be upgraded a lot, just because you want buyers to feel confident in purchasing your products. I don't feel like if I ever saw that on my own that I would have purchased. I know for a fact that if I saw that website on my own without anyone sending me anything free to actually review it for myself, I probably would have never purchased it, just because just from looking at the swatches, I instantly thought, oh no, these are gonna marble on me. So that is why I say that that is my only con as far as this brand goes right now, is just getting their website updated and maybe doing some different pictures, or even getting professional photos. I feel like, you know, when it comes to businesses, you really need to invest in your business and your brand, and those are just things that come with it. So I'm like really happy that she trusted me enough to give this review, and I'm so happy that I could give a good review, and hopefully that nothing is taken to close to the heart as far as me critiquing it or critiquing the business aspect of it all. But I really say these things to help businesses out. I would not ever say anything to down a business or bash a business. I really just like want to see businesses grow as far as small businesses are concerned, and I do feel like the website itself needs some upgrading, and I think it would be good to go after she gets some professional photos up and yeah, just targets a wider audience. But as far as the powders are concerned, I would definitely give the powders a strong 9, at least the ones that I have seen and the ones that I have been able to test. Obviously, I have not tested all the colors that are on her website, so I'm not sure how the more pigmented colors are going to swatch or perform, but I would be interested in doing another review for you all. If she sends over some more powders or some colored acrylics, I would do another review for you all. And I'm gonna get a little bit more into what goes into my reviews when I am reviewing a small business, somebody who's just reaching out to me, somebody who is not paying me, because I do not get any proceeds from this. So I'll go a little bit into detail in a second, to give y'all some insight on how I do things. Or maybe you have a YouTube channel and you want to start reviewing some small brands, and just what I look for, or how I go about reviewing the products, how often I review the products, etc. So before I get into the details of all of that, I am just going to go over and tell you all just how the acrylic was performing in my opinion. Obviously, I already said that I really like it, but I just want to keep this in real time. I kept pretty much all the application in real time. I accidentally did not record my thumb for some reason. Like, I don't know where that footage went, y'all, but it took up and started off on my pointer finger. But nonetheless, all of this was recorded in real time. I wanted you guys to see exactly how it laid on the nail, how smooth and buttery it really is. So the statements or the claims are true. It was definitely a smooth and buttery formula. The acrylic laid down very nicely. I had no issues with it. I would say it dried on the quicker side, but it was super hot in my room. I had my heat on 75 last night, y'all. Like, that's how cold it was in my nail room and outside. So I did have the heat bumping, like the heat was on. And I was using a faster setting monomer, but even with all of those things combined, it still set in a good timely fashion to where I still had time to work with the acrylic. So as you can see, the beads are polymerizing as soon as they are picked up on the brush, which is awesome. Y'all know that is exactly what I look for in acrylic powders. If they do not polymerize on the brush, then that is not going to be the powder for me 9 times out of 10. So again, I will recommend these powders to you all. Now again, I only tried 2 acrylic powders from this brand. I have not tried the more pigmented powders. So if you are feeling froggy and want to take a leap and try her colored acrylics, then please come back and let me know in the comments below how that worked out for you. And also, if you are purchasing from her, don't forget to use my code Nail to the Hustle to save some money off your purchase. Now for the business talk. So I have a lot to say about me working for companies and as far as like what I feel as a brand ambassador goes into reviewing. So I will first start off by saying I am open to reviewing almost anything on my channel. I'm open to reviewing a lot of stuff just because I like to get products and be able to see what's out there. Also, I don't feel like it hurts to review other people's products, whether or not you're getting paid for it or not. However, I will say, if these brands are not paying you, like if you do not have a commission coming in from people using your code, like this brand right here, right? They sent me a code. However, when you guys purchase from this brand using my code, I'm not going to get any commission off of that. So what I say to that, if you are having brands reach out to you and they are giving you a code, but you are not making any commission off of it, if you want to, you can promote it as much as you want to. Okay, I am not telling you not to promote a brand just because they're not paying you. That is not what I'm saying. But I will say you need to focus more on brands that are giving you a commission versus brands that you are not getting paid by. And what I mean by that is I only get paid by 2 brands. I make commission off of 876 and I also make commission off of Double Dip. However, I really like love 876. Like, y'all know that is really my go-to powder, and so is Not Polish. I don't make any commission off of Not Polish. I don't even have a code for Not Polish, but I still promote their products, and that is my free will to do that, okay? Because I love Not Polish acrylic powders. Like, it's just something that I love, and I also love 876, but thankfully I get paid for them. So that is something that you're always going to see me probably promote more on my channel than any other acrylic powder as of right now, because those are the brands that I get a percentage off or get paid through. And this is just speaking to people who do YouTube, people who are aspiring to do YouTube, and how it works behind the scenes as far as when we are getting paid partnerships or when we are just strictly supporting another business just because we want to. I also kind of wanted to speak out to people who are thinking about owning a brand or going into business as far as nails are concerned, or any brand for that matter. Think about how much you want your product pushed, okay? So if I'm promoting a product, right, and I have brand ambassadors, I want them to feel like they are getting something out of this partnership, right? So if I'm going to give them codes and I'm going to send them free products, why not make the most out of it for both parties? Yes, they're going to promote your stuff, but are they really going to promote your stuff to the fullest? Because they're not making anything from that. So why would they take their time out of their day every day to promote a product that they make nothing off of? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's use a different example. Let's use an example from the real world, okay? So you work a 9-to-5, right? And that 9-to-5 pays you. But you also volunteer on the side. Like, you choose to volunteer because that is something out of the goodness of your heart. That is something that you enjoy doing. You like giving back, right? So let's compare the volunteer work to me doing reviews for brands that I do not ask for anything in return. And also, I'm just doing it out of the kindness of my heart because I want to get their brand out there and I would love to review it. So let's compare that to a 9-to-5, and the 9-to-5 being me promoting Double Dip or 876, okay? Or YouTube, just being on YouTube. So let's compare those two. So if you are working a 9-to-5 and that 9-to-5 pays you, are you really going to trade out those 9-to-5 hours for volunteer work that you do not get paid for? No, you would never do that in a million years, right? Because that 9-to-5 is what gets you through your day-to-day life. That 9-to-5 is what pays the bills. So when you are a brand and you are looking for people to promote your products, I know it is hard starting off, y'all. I know it's hard starting off, and some people just cannot afford that starting off a brand. And that's where I come in. I come in and I'm going to promote your brand for free. I'm not going to ask for anything in return. And that is just that. Like, you're going to get some people who will never promote a brand for free just because of their status, or they just, you know, they're not in the business of doing anything for free. And that's understandable too. Like, that is everybody's personal preference. However, I am not like that, and I will never be like that, no matter how big my channel gets. I will always be interested in reviewing small brands if the time allows me to. So yeah, that's always going to be something on my heart, and that's always going to be something that I gear towards implementing in my channel. But you also have to be mindful as a business owner that you have to give people some incentive. You have to give people something to want to promote your product. So for me, when I do the small brands and I review the small brands, it's usually 9 times out of 10 only going to be a one-time review, unless I just love the product so much that I keep using it in my videos, or I substitute it out for another product that I'm using, or I just very well might pick this powder up again months from now and go over, you know, how it performs in another video. So I just wanted to go over a little bit of that and how I do it with small brands versus how I do it with a brand that I'm a brand ambassador for and always promoting. That is what goes into my channel, and that's what a lot of people do. They just don't talk about it for whatever reason. I guess they don't want y'all to know that they get paid from certain brands, whatever. But I'm an open book. I really like to help you all out with your channels, and I also just like to be very transparent on my channel. I don't feel like that's something that I need to hide from anybody. So yeah, that is how I review small businesses. You'll probably only see them once or twice on my channel when I do review the small business. So if you are a small business and you're reaching out, make sure that you come with the drop, okay? Make sure that you come with the heat, because that one review could put you on the map, girl. Like, you never know. My videos, even though I only have 5K or close to 5K subscribers right now, you don't understand how videos like work on YouTube. Like, my video, one of my videos could have 100 views today and literally go viral out of nowhere a few months from now. You know what I'm saying? So always think of that when you are a brand reaching out to somebody to promote your work or promote your products. Make sure that everything is put together. Make sure that everything is tip top and ready to go, because you never know who's going to see that review from that person. You never know who may want to purchase from your brand. So just make sure that everything is together. Make sure that everything is all cohesive. Make sure everything goes together, flows together. Make sure everything looks very, very nice. nice, because aesthetics is a big thing as far as like branding. So yeah, I know I don't usually talk about this stuff on my channel. Well, I talk about everything on my channel, but I know I haven't really touched on this ever on my channel before, but I hope that it helps somebody. I hope it gave you guys a little insight on what goes into YouTube behind the scenes maybe. I know a lot of people do not talk about this on YouTube or even try to help smaller YouTube channels, which I am a small YouTube channel, so I guess maybe that's why I feel like I need to help y'all just get started, because I know sometimes you can feel a little stagnant, or sometimes you're just scared to jump out there and just start it up. I know it is hard when you see everybody working with these brands and you just cannot get a brand to work with you, or you're just getting these little polished deals that you may like, but it's not really what you want. You're not getting sent any acrylics yet. My main thing to say about that is to just reach out to brands. Reach out to brands. Do not be annoying though. When I say do not be annoying, do not blow them up. Do not keep sending them messages back to back. That is a quick way to get blacklisted. That is a quick way to have a brand not ever want to work with you. So do not be overly annoying and just keep messaging them, like asking to work with them. Message them one time, make it a good message, make it professional. Say that you want to collaborate with them. Say that you're reaching out in hopes of working with them or being a brand ambassador. Keep it short, keep it cute. Send your info. You need to have a business address. You need to have a business email. Do not have your stuff together before you reach out to these brands. Do not reach out to these brands and you don't even have one video posted on your YouTube channel, or you haven't already been doing reviews on other stuff. Like, don't do that, because brands are going to look for stuff like that in your channel, and that is what's going to make them want to work with you. So just make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Make sure that all your cards are being played, and I hope everybody, I wish everybody good luck on their nail journey or whatever journey that you're on while up here on YouTube. And hopefully this video helped you guys a lot. I know this was probably not what you expected from this video, but I love to talk about topics like this. I love to talk about business, the business side of things. I love to give info. I love to teach. Like, in general, I really have been exploring the whole like teaching aspect of everything, like as far as YouTube, nails, business, and it really gets me going. Like, I'm very much so a person who loves to be informative and just see people grow from the knowledge that I've given them. So yeah, I just hope that this video was informative. I hope that y'all could take something from it, and I wish y'all the best of luck with everything. So can we please talk about these Frenchies? So, okay, I don't think I've ever done just a full set of Frenchies before on my channel, like ever. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. I did this blinged out set that I'm going to show y'all. I will link it above right here for you guys if you want to go check that out. That video was super cute. That was with some reflective gel polish. Oh my gosh, so cute. So yeah, this is my second time doing Frenchies, and y'all, they were coming like really easy to me. I was like, oh my God. So so I will suggest doing what I did and polishing the bottom of the nails first, and then just connecting the French lines together, if that makes sense. I don't know, for whatever reason, it just makes it a ton of a world of a bang difference. Like, I don't know what it is. Now, I will say that I should have used a longer brush. This brush was not long enough, and I had to do more strokes than what I would have had to do had I used a longer brush. The only other thing that I will say that I noticed when I was taking pictures of these nails at the end was that my lines were not on the sides. I did not bring them in close enough, if that makes sense. I wanted my my lines of the Frenchie coming from the cuticle area down. I wanted them to be more inwards towards the nail, because y'all will see what I'm talking about when you see the final results. You might not even notice it, but it's just something that, you know, when you're doing stuff, you notice the little things that you messed up on. And the only thing that I would have done differently on this set right here is just make sure that all of my Frenchies were the same exact length. Like, all matching up. And I also would have made sure that I pulled in some of my French lines. I would have made sure that I pulled them in a little bit more towards the center, because you have to be mindful of the lines on the sides. Like, you need people to see them or it's not going to look right. You don't want the black part just to be showing at the bottom. You want it to show from the top all the way to the bottom. And that is something that I made a mistake on. So those would be the only things that I would correct. But other than that, I think that this set came out so cute. I got so many compliments on it from my Facebook to my Instagram to my TikTok. So yeah, I am really proud of this set. I thought it came out super cute. And the chrome, I was debating on leaving these black or putting the chrome on it. And something just told me, go ahead and try the chrome, because I feel like the black was just, you know, too simple. Even though it looked really, really cute, I thought it was going to be too simple, and I wanted to do something that would make it pop. And I also remember last time we did chrome, y'all, I wanted to try it on black polish. And when I say the black polish is a game changer, highly recommend that you do the chrome with black polish versus any other type of polish. I think that the pigment comes out a lot more vibrant, and it is also just easier for the chrome to transfer on it for some reason. Now, one thing that I did mess up with again was putting the matte top coat on my nails before doing this. I should have just put a glossy top coat on my nails, and then it would have been easier for me to dust the chrome away. However, I will show you all exactly how I got around that when we get to that part. These are so freaking cute, and if you made it to this part, then you have been here long enough to enter the giveaway. So we are going to be doing a giveaway. I'm just going to be doing a small giveaway. This is just some dynamic nail supply acrylics that I am no longer going to use. I've had them in my drawer for forever, and I'm really just cleaning out shop. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm getting rid of some acrylic powders, and I just want to give them, really, I want a beginner nail tech who really doesn't have anything to enter this giveaway and hopefully win, but it is open to everyone. So here are the details. I'm going to write them in the screen, so you have to follow along to see how to enter into the giveaway. Now, the acrylics are used. Some of them are used, you guys. So again, this is free products, free acrylics. If you want them, you do not have to enter. I'm just doing this as a small, slight giveaway, very spur of the moment. I'm going to be giving, I think it's about 19 to 20 acrylic powders. Some of them are Todds Ln and some of them are dynamic. Most of them are dynamic. So like I said, just stay tuned for the entry details. I will list them above in the screen for you all. So I think I'm going to have a little chrome series going on, and I'm probably going to make a playlist of just for videos with chrome, because I think I'm like addicted to it now. So what I did, just to tell you all, if you haven't been following, or if you just been listening and kind of getting sidetracked because I was having this long convo with y'all this whole video, what I did was I took some Perfect Black by Madam Glam. I went ahead and made the Frenchies. I did go ahead and cure it for 30 to 60 seconds, probably 60 seconds. And then I took them straight out of the lamp, and once I've taken them out of the lamp, I am going to directly put the chrome pigment on top of that black polish. And then after that, I'm going to just dust it away, wipe it up, clean it up however you want it, and then you will top coat it as necessary or as you please. Like, if you want to keep it matte, then you can go ahead and put a matte top coat over it, or you can put a glossy top coat over it. Obviously, my nails are going to be glossy at the end if you've already seen the picture. So I will be putting a glossy top coat over top of this chrome, but that is how I do it. It's super simple, you guys. Whatever design that you want to make and have chrome, just go ahead and make those lines with the black gel polish. Go ahead and cure it, apply the chrome, and you're done. That is it. You don't have to cure it again. It is all done. Like, just how it is right here is exactly how it's going to be, you guys. And then you go ahead and top coat it, and that is it. So super simple, super easy to use chrome pigments. I don't know why it took me so long to start using chrome, but I am in love with them. So because I use matte top coat, a little bit of the chrome, the shimmer from it got stuck on the base part of my nail. So I did just take some alcohol and wipe it away, and it came off super easy, and I just made sure all my lines were clean, and that was all I was doing right here. Plus the pink blooming dahlia that I am using, the shade of pink acrylic powder, already has shimmer in it, like a slight shimmer in the acrylic powder, so it did not need any more shimmer, you guys. And I am going to be taking some Beetles top coat, which is a great top coat. I love this top coat. It's very, very shiny. Yeah, it's a go-to for me, especially from Amazon. The chrome pigments, the Beetles top coat, are linked in my Amazon storefront. I have a ton of stuff in my Amazon storefront. I'm actually going to be adding some stuff on Sunday to it, so y'all can shop through and look through of some new finds that I got. I'm bringing in some glow-in-the-dark pigment to put in your powder. If you want to make some glow-in-the-dark powder at home, or some glow-in-the-dark acrylic powder, or even glow-in-the-dark gel polish, I will be adding that to my Amazon storefront. I might actually add it before this video is even posted, you guys. So yeah, go check that out. Everything is linked in the bio, and I cannot wait to see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all enjoy this video. I hope it was very informative, and don't forget to enter into the giveaway. I love y'all so much. Mwah. Bye.